Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. I thought I'd just do a quick live stream because things are getting really excited in the crypto space. So I thought I'd let you guys know what's going on. And yeah, you guys, I want in this live stream. I want to do um, show you to do how to do my 100x strategy, 100x coins. So you put in 1,000, you could potentially get 100,000. Put in 10 grand, potentially get fucking 1 million. Okay, it just depends on how much you got to invest and what you invest in. Now, obviously there's no guarantee in this, but I want to show you strategy that's I mean, you got to go, oh my god, that's so simple. And also it's easier than you think. However, you just got to change the way you think about it. All right, so um what's today? Thursday. Hope you're having a good day. Just having a fake coffee here, which is basically instant coffee. I just couldn't be bothered making a real coffee. So let's just get into it. So let's just go into the share screen and let's just have a look at the market at the moment. It's pumping. Um, so here, Coin Gecko, they're up to 1.49 trillion. So basically, about just under 300 billions coming to the market in the last 10 days. Bitcoin did pull back, but then again, it did pull back here, right? So it was 36 7, and then did pull back. And I honestly thought it would continue to go to 30k, but it just pumped overnight. This happened basically in a 10 hour span, and it went from 35 to, I thought, okay, now we're looking at 33, 32, 31. It pumped again back up to 37, nearly 38. So yeah, 6.2% today, which is a lot in a day, especially when you're looking at a market cap of 738 billion. It to go up 6%, you've got serious money has got to come into this space. And when you look at the BTC dominance, it's 49.7%. Even in 2017, I remember BTC dominance was at its peak probably about 47%, but then it dropped quite a bit down to 45%, even less once the alt. So that's a little thing that I've said before. When you look at the BTC dominance, you'll know when altcoin season comes. You'll see that the BTC dominance drops once, and then the altcoins pump. So BTC dominance is just basically how much BTC is in the total market cap. So there's 1.48 trillion. 49% of that is BTC, and that's why BTC is king. Okay, that's why I've been buying to be BTC since 2017. Just whenever I can. I don't do it on a daily basis, but whenever I can, I just buy it. Don't even bother looking at the price, because when you dollar cost average, it doesn't matter. But that's not the technique I'm telling you today. I'm going to tell you how to get to 100x, because everyone wants to get to 100x, right? Everyone wants to get to 100x. So here's how you could potentially do it. Let me have a look here. I just got to change my share my tab. Okay, so how do you 100x your profits in upcoming bull run? It seems like it's a bullish sentiment. I don't know what's the actual bull run itself. I mean, we'll know what's in the bull run once it starts smashing through like 40, 50k, 60k. Then we know, hey, the bull run's in effect. You know what I'm saying? But this is how you 100x your profits. It's really simple. Okay, so you could do it this way, which is scenario one. I'll give you 4 scenarios. Scenario one, you could find one golden nugget coin and 100x. Okay, that's pretty much what everyone it looks for. Okay, and I want to tell you now, it's possible you can 100x a coin. There's plenty of coins out there that could 100x, but the likelihood of them doing it is very slim. It's like you've got a chance of 1 out of like 10,000, maybe even more. 1 out of 100,000 coins. It's very hard to do. It's very difficult to do. If they were all 100xing, we'd all be millionaires and all be driving around Ferraris. But that's just not the case. those 100x coins, obviously they did happen. Ethereum, BNB, Solana. I remember that was 1 cent. All these coins, and I could just go on and on and on and on. They got in early, but that's just past now. You can't do that. You've got to get into another a coin that is low cap enough that can moon. So that's scenario one. Find a golden nugget coin, 100x, probably 1 in 100,000 chance of doing it. Scenario two, you could find 5 coins and 20x. Okay, now think about this for a second. Think about where I'm going with this. Scenario two, find 5 coins. Now I don't have to find 1 coin. It's extremely hard to 100x it. I only got to find 5 coins, and I can 20x each, and that equals 100. Am I right or am I right? Okay, so that's hey, you know what? I don't have to find 1 coin. I can just buy 5 coins. They don't have to 100x. They just have to 20x. It's a lot easier to 20x something than to 100x it. Okay. Now we're talking within, in the bull run, right? In the bull run cycle. So why do we look for coins now in the bull run? Because this is the chance that they pump. So this is the easiest time to make money in crypto. Even if you screw this up, you'll still make money. So that's why you find 5 coins at only 20x, and that's 100, right? Obviously 5 times 20 is 100x. There you go. There's got your 100x. Scenario 2 there, boom. See you later, done. You turn your 10 grand into $1 million. That's it. You've only had to find 5 coins, but they've got a 20x. Not easy to do. I mean, you can. There are out there, and I know many, but it's still not easy to do. 20x it's not easy to do, right? It's not as easy as you think. Okay, so that's why we use the multiplication. Scenario 3. We're going to find 10 coins. This time we're only going to 10x each one. Get it? Okay. Do you see where I'm going? We're not going to find 1 coin. We're not going to find 5 coins. We're going to find 10 coins. There's plenty of coins out there. There's over like 2,000, 3,000 coins. We've only got to find 10 coins. We're only going to get 10x each. So 10 times 10, there's 100. There's 100. There's our 10 grand. Now we're turning into $1 million. Boom. There you go. We're now millionaires, right? Get it? Get where I'm going with this, right? You just got to think of it differently, all right? You just got to find 10 coins. So what does that mean? Instead of finding 1 coin, you find 10 coins. Because I guarantee you this, along the way that you're trying to find your 1 coin, sifting through all the hay, trying to find that needle in the haystack, guarantee you're going to find your 10 coins. Okay? So 10x, you find 10 coins, 10x, boom. You turn your 10 grand into $100 million, boom. I mean, why would you stop at 10 grand, right? So there's your 100x. Okay? Scenario 3. But wait. There's more. You're going to find 20 coins. They're all going to 5x each. That's chicken feed. That's easy to do. I can do it with my hand behind my back. You're going to find 20 coins. They're going to 5x each. 5 times 20 times 5 is 100x. So there's your 10 grand. You're going to turn it into $1 million. Okay? Potentially. So is it hard to find 20 coins? Dude. There's literally thousands of them out there. They've only, those 20 coins have only got a 5x, and you just got to know how to find them and what to look for. Okay, and in the coin, and you can, you don't have to 100x it. You don't have to 20x it or 10x. It's only got a 5x. 5x. You know how that's the easiest scenario. You just got to find 20 coins. See, that's the problem, right? You don't find 1 coin or 5 coins or 20 coins or 10 coins. You got to find 20 coins. I guarantee you. On the way to finding your 1 needle in the haystack, you're going to find 20 coins. See, you just got to look at it differently. To find 20 coins is easy. Okay, I can already tell you now I've already got 20 coins, and they're all going to 5x in my opinion. And there's 100x. So you can turn your 1 grand into 100 grand. Where are you going to do that? You can't do it in real estate. You can't do it in gold. Okay? Try to do it in stocks. Try to do it in the bank. They're going to give you 1% a year. 100%. 100x. That's 10,000% if my maths is correct. 10,000%. That's like going to the bank and saying, you know what? Here's my 10 grand, bro. Give me back 10,000%. They're gonna laugh at you. They're gonna laugh at you, but you can do it in crypto. So I want to ask you this. All right, what's the easiest way to do it? What's the easiest way to do it? So comment what's the easiest way to do it. If you're going to watch this live stream either now or later, what's the easiest way to do it? All right. Obviously, you might watch this on YouTube, whatever, right? What's the easiest way to do it? Well, it's obvious, right? It's obvious. The easiest way to do it, trust me, I've been in crypto for a while, and a lot of these coins, um, to find that 100x gem, it is possible, but it's extremely hard. Those Shiba Inus, those ones that pumped in the beginning, Floki, even Pepe, you know, they're extremely hard to find. If you can get onto them, but you got to get into them extremely early. So I'm going to count off scenario one as possible, but extremely hard, probably one in 100,000 coins. You're going to be looking a long time just to find it. And along the way, you would have found already, you know, like scenario two. Scenario two, a lot easier. 5 coins. You're only going to go find 5 coins. I got a 20x. 20x is still not easy to do. Scenario 3, obviously, 10 coins, 10x. That's a nice round number, right? 10x coins, 10x is 100x. But you know, the thing is, right? It's not easy to find. It's easy to find 10 coins, but it's not as easy to find that they're going to 10x all, right? It's easy to find 10 coins that could 5x or 1x or 2x. Right, it's easy to do that, but it's not as easy to find 10x coins. That's why scenario 3 is my opinion, is the easiest. You're only going to find 20 coins, and they're only got a 5x each. And then you got your 100x. This scenario 4 is the easiest way to 100x. So there's you turn your 100 grand, you turn your 1 grand into 100 grand, or you turn your 10 grand into a million, or you know, whatever, how much you're going to invest. 50 grand, you turn that into 5 million. Okay, it depends on how much money you got and how much money, and you know, how much work you're willing to put into this. Scenario 4, find 20 coins, 5x each, chicken feed, easy to do. I've already got 20 coins that can 5x each in the bull run, easily. And then there's your 100x. So then, you know, there's your 10,000%, right? Easy money. What's the easiest way to do it? That's it. Okay, in my opinion, it's scenario 4. You just got to put in the work and find the 20 coins. Get off your ass and don't be lazy. That's it. So this is like a little graph kind of thing. I mean, you can't really see it because it's kind of like one big image, but you get the point, right? It's just basically what I've said before. Just make this a little bit smaller so you can see it. But that's it there. But in my opinion, it's a 20x coins. Buying 20 coins that are 20 5x each. That's the easiest way to do it. Okay. So I hope you think about that for a second, because let's just go and if you want to find out more information, if you want to know what we're doing with this, you can check out Patreon. This has been going for 3 years, been going for a long time. We've done all sorts of stuff. Coming to the bull run, it's going to get very exciting. And if you don't know much in crypto, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what coins there are, you don't know how to buy Bitcoin, whatever, right? Check out patreon.com/100x Crypto Academy, which is our community. And then you get one-on-one help if you want, you know, webinars. You know, you can join for at least, well, you can contribute, give us love for $1, but that's not going to give you much. You can go at the Solana level, which is $5 a month, BNB level $10 a month, or you can go at the Ethereum level $18.97 a month. Each has different accesses, and then each has different levels. But you do get the free webinars, okay? But it just depends on how much information you want and how much accessibility you want, right? Then you can pay annual fee, which is going to cost you much less. You'll save 16%, right? Which, so the Ethereum levels only cost you $16. So that's that. So how do you find these 100x coins? Well, it's very simple, right? What you got to do is, I'm going to share this one. So what you've got to do is to make something For something to 100x or something to 20x, let's look at Bitcoin, for example. All right. Bitcoin's got a market cap of 738 billion. Now, for this to 100x, it's going to be very, very difficult. Why? Because the market cap, which is basically the price times the circulating supply. That's how you get the market cap. So if you get get a calculator and you go 37,778 multiplied by this here, the circulating supply is 19,543,393. You will get the market cap, which is here. That's how you figure out the market cap: 338,328,866,977. So, in theory, let's just say the dilution stays the same. It's not gonna increase so much in inflation in a long time with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's coming up to the halving now, and it's going to halve its emissions to 3.25 to something like 1 point something per 10-minute block. So already most of the supply is out. You're looking at 90% of the supply, 95% of the supply is already out, which means that there's not much dilution or inflation coming. And then with the halving, that's going to halve again. So you'll see the price of Bitcoin start to creep up quite a lot exponentially. All right, over the next 2 to 3 years, you're going to see Bitcoin, in my opinion, easily get over 100, a couple 100,000. In my prediction in the next 10 years, that Bitcoin will be at least 1 million very easily. Okay, that's just based off tokenomics and mathematics, and then that's not even including population growth, banks failing, all the other stuff outside of Bitcoin that influences it. Okay, the things that happen in the real world. So, I'm just giving you this example here because something that has a large market cap, it's extremely hard to get the 100x, right? So let's just go. I'll give you another example here. How do you find So what you do is you find what they call, people want altcoins, which is alternative coins to Bitcoin, and they find what they call low cap. They're all looking for low cap gems. So we scroll down. Let's just go down, keep on going down. This is still page 1. Let's just go to here. Trust. Let's just pick this one, for example. Trust Wallet, TWT. And you can look here, see the market cap here is only 517 million. So now, this one's, let's just using this as an example. You look at the circulating supply, it's about 50%. So it's still quite a bit of dilution there. So the circulating supply, the tokenomics will vary, because if there's a lot of inflation coming and a lot of, there could even be token unlocks by the team and all this sort of stuff. This is the stuff you got to research. That means a lot of the coins come into circulation really, really fast. That means that the price is going to go down, because it's supply and demand. Very basic principles of economics: supply and demand. When you've got something that is in demand and there's less of it, where did my ring go? And there's less of it, it just means that supply and demand. It's basically the price is going to go up. But if you've got a lot of something and no one wants it, then the price is going to go down, because everyone's selling it, and there's no demand. So that's why this market cap here, it's only 500 million. So for this to double, it's only got to go to $1 billion. See? So it's a lot easier to double your money in TWT than double your money in Bitcoin, because figuratively speaking, because there's less, only 500 million is going to come into Trust Wallet, TWT, this example we're showing here. There's only 500 million is going to come into it for it to double your money, whereas the Bitcoin, to double your money here, you're basically looking at another 738 billion. Okay. Now, obviously, there's a lot of factors involved, but you get my point, right? The lower cap micro cap ones with the smaller market cap, they are mathematically, supply and demand, obviously, and things about the project. They will tend to double, 5x, 10x a lot quicker than things like Bitcoin. So why do I always say, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin's like a no-brainer opportunity, dumbass, if you want to call it. It's just, it's the easiest strategy to do if you know nothing about crypto. Just buy Bitcoin and hold it, because you don't need to know anything. You don't even need to know how to trade. You don't have to know anything. All you need to do is know how to buy Bitcoin. You can just go on Coinbase and buy it, and then put it into an offline wallet. We show you how to do all this, okay? I'm not saying you're a dumbass. I'm just saying that we take things for granted here because we've been in the crypto space for yonkers, and we kind of tend to forget that people that come into crypto for the first place, they don't even know what a hardware wallet is. They don't even know what an exchange is and how to use an exchange. So these things we take for granted. So you got to take that into account. So going back to what I said about the 100x, what's the easiest strategy to do? It's to find the micro caps. So you're not going to find it on page one. So this is how it works on CoinGecko. Page one, all right, and then it goes to 2, 3, 4, 5, and then obviously the ones that as you dig deeper, it's like Google. It's like searching on Google, right? Page one of Google. All the page listings get on page one, get all the eyeballs, right? But the real gems that you're going to find are not on page one. They're way, way deeper. Now, obviously, there's a lot of coins here, okay? But that's your job. There's 10,997 coins, but that's your job. But fortunately, you don't have to sift through all these because, I've done most of the hard work already, all right? But that's one of the perks of joining, 100x Crypto Academy. We've got all that stuff there. We've got tons of information if you want to really get involved in it. But I've already found a lot of these gems already for you. Okay, all you need to do is just to buy and hold. Okay, because the bull run's coming. But it's not in page one. Okay, is it in page two? In my opinion, no, it's not even on page two. Although there's some good coins on here on page two. GMX, Arweave, maybe not so much. This one here, Curagia, that one there's pumped lately. Radix is a good one, long-term one, decentralized. I do like Radix a lot. But, this is going to take time as well. We look at the Radix ecosystem here. The supply is 10 billion. Total supply is 12 billion. So most of the supply is already out, which is good. But, it's only a 483 million. So it could 2 or 3x from now sort of push up to 10 cents, maybe even more. Again, when the bull run comes, the tide rises all ships. So, everything pumps. Okay, everything pumps. So Radix is a good, actually a good decentralized project. This one, you can stake it, okay, if you want. I'm staking this now. And then you go down the list. So you could just go through every single one of these and do all your research on each one. Nexo, probably the confidence is down. This is just my opinion on, on Nexo because of thanks to all the shit that we saw from bad actors. But Nexo has been one of the first ones. I think it was the first centralized platform out of all of them. And it has been actually managed very well. So if you're in Nexo, I mean, just it's pumped quite a bit. 54 cents in October. Now it's 75 cents. So yeah, they got 50% of the supplies out. See, there's still a lot of still a lot of dilution coming. See, there's a billion coins, and only 50% of the coins are out. So that tells you that it's gonna, it'll pump still in the it'll pump still, but there's a lot. You've got to, if you dig deep in the documents, you'll find out when the because this is actually run like a corporation. You got to see when the releases are. Okay, so what happens is, usually when these projects launch, they run like a corporation, and they raise so much money, and then so much gets by the early investors, and then so much gets by the team, right? You can find this through the documents, and usually they'll wait a couple of years before they start drip feeding their team tokens out. So that's what you've got to figure out. What's the how much dilution is coming through team tokens, right? So that's a little tip that we learned back in 2017 with the ICO stuff. But still pretty solid project. I mean, I personally have not invested in Nexo, and I probably won't. Casper, I like Casper actually. It's down, which is good, so you can buy into it. But if you look at the 90-day average, I like Casper, but not many people talk about this one. But they're all talking about the other one, which is getting pumped like crazy. Which I don't like coins that are getting pumped like crazy, because if there's fundamentals, the fundamentals are there and everyone's talking about it, like Solana. Yeah, I get it, right? Then I'm all ears. But I don't like it when the coins are getting pumped and there's no fundamentals, like a shit coin, because you know what's going to happen. It's going to dump once everyone packs up and leaves, because it pumped on didn't pump on fundamentals. It pumped on pumpermentals, that they call it. Yearn Finance, that's come back. Wow, I thought Yearn was dead. So then there's a lot of these coins here that will, if you look at exchange coins, blockchain coins, layer ones, Dash. I like Dash. It's still around, but they kind of like just dropped off. I don't know what they just screwed things up. They just didn't. I don't know. I just think that the team just didn't do a good job to market themselves. I like Dash. Dash is still a pretty good coin. Proof of work, and it's got the finality is like 4 seconds. It's like super fast. Well, back in the day, it was really fast. Astra is another one that I've heard quite a bit about. Frontier of innovation. Astra unlocks blockchain enabling unparalleled cross-layer and scaling, driving Web3 to the mass adoption. So, yeah, this is like a Japanese, I believe. Yeah, Japanese. They got like all sorts of stuff that you can developers can build or dApps. That's another thing too. If you've got layer one projects, you've got to have a mechanism there where developers can then build on. So yeah, Astra is one that's probably got to look at. Let's just go and have a look at the Astra tokenomics. 5 billion coins. Total supply. Total supply is 8 billion, but there's a maximum supply is infinity. So that means that they can just keep on printing like Ethereum. But it's like total supply 8 billion. So that's Astra. I have not looked into Astra a lot. There's a lot of these coins here. See, look, Floki's down to 131 now. Oasis Network, that was heaps of hype about that. And then Basic Attention, remember BAT, that's still going. Qtum, that's still there. A0, I haven't seen that one before. See, so when you get into like, this is ranked 135, this done a 10% pump today. It's only got a market cap of 248, circulating supply for 248 million, and then the total supply is 348. So you want to see these, in my opinion, you want to see these supplies where the supply is not that big, but the circulating supply is basically, most of the coins are out. So 3/4 of the coins are already out with this one. Let's see, it's done 10%, and it's only got a 343 million market cap. So again, I don't know. I haven't seen this one. Waiting for complete data retrieval and remote endpoint. Zero knowledge layer 1 with blazing speed. Okay. Web3 apps, privacy enhanced products across multiple verticals from DeFi and gaming enterprise. Deploy scalability. It's fast, it's easy scalable. Mainnet validators 130. Okay, so it's got like a pretty good small ecosystem. Small transaction fees, accounts 70,000, and finality like less than a second. So this is like a layer 1. I've never heard of this one before. Zero proof knowledge layer 1 blazing speed. All right, so yeah, what you'll do is you'll come along, you'll find these projects like this, and yeah, basically this is how you find them. Let me just go back. This is how you find them. You dig through each one. So that's that one there. And then you just continue to go down. Singularity net, that's pumped. Yeah, and you just keep on going through the list, right? So there's 10,000 coins here. So I already told you how to do it, all right, which is this strategy here, okay? You find the easiest way, in my opinion, to do it is scenario 4. Find 20 coins, 5x each. There's your 100x. So there's your $1,000 turned into 100 grand, or your 10 grand into a million, or your 50 grand into 5 million. That's how you do it, right? You just find 20 coins, low cap, micro cap, and they only got a 5x each, which is going to be very, very easy to do in the bull run if you've researched the projects thoroughly and you've done your homework, all right, and you know what you're doing. Can easily 5x. Thank you very much. Then you retire. Okay. So there's tons of coins out. I mean, I'm looking at this list now, and many of these coins were 5x just on page 2. So you just, but the lower the further back you go, the easier it gets, in my opinion, because they're smaller cap. You just got to find the right ones. This is page 2. Page 3, I think. And there's so many crypto coins out there. You just got to find the right ones. A lot of these projects I'm looking at have been around for a while. OMG, that's still around. So these will pump, okay? A lot of these will pump, right? So I think it's going to be the easiest way to make money in the next sort of 2 to 3 years with crypto. It's going to be like so easy compared to anything else. And all you've got to do is get your 20 coins at a 5x each. There's your 100x. Okay, 20 times 5, 100x. Boom. There's your 100. There's your 1 grand to turn into 100 grand. There's your 10 grand into a million. There's your 50 grand into 5 million. You don't have to work again. If you got $5 million in crypto and you spend your money wisely, not go and buy Lambos, not do all that stupid shit. You just don't live above your means and stop trying to look fucking rich when in front of people that don't give a shit, right? Like these idiots on Instagram and, hey, look at me, you dumbass. Don't live above your means and make sure that you've got your crypto tucked away. You can easily live comfortably, if not like a king, without looking like a king. If that's your thing, you want to look like a king, then fine. You're just going to attract deadbeats that want your money or want to basically exploit you. So, That's why I never tell people how much Bitcoin I got. Why would I do that? It's the dumbest thing to do. People say to me, well, how much Bitcoin? You're always talking about Bitcoin. How much Bitcoin you got? Well, why would I tell you? It's none of your fucking business. So they're not going to attract, deadbeats. Those people that are on social media that say, I've got so much Bitcoin. They're idiots. They're idiots because there's so many stories that you see online about people that get kidnapped, that get basically, they find these people. They know that they got Bitcoin because they're on social media bragging about how much Bitcoin they got. Dumbasses. They track them down, they kidnap them, and then they say, look, give us your Bitcoin, we're going to kill you. So what do? They're going to give them all their Bitcoin because they've told them how much they're big. They've shown them their wallets. So that's the dumbest thing to do. If you've got a ton of Bitcoin, keep your mouth shut and don't tell anyone the amount of Bitcoin you got, because you're just going to become a target. All right. You're just going to become a big fat target, and people are going to hunt you down, right? Because there's a lot of bad actors out there. Because think about it, like all they've got to do is find you, and then somehow hold you somewhere. And if you've got $10 million worth of Bitcoin, it's an easy payday for them. They just got to say, look, you know what? We're gonna fucking kill you. Give us your Bitcoin. They're gone. What are you going to do? You've saved up all that Bitcoin, your dollar cost average, all that Bitcoin, and now it's gone. So if you've got crypto, if you've got any type of large amount of money in Bitcoin or in crypto, do not tell anyone how much you've got. Just keep it to yourself. It's none of their business. It's like telling people, oh, I've got this amount of much money in my bank account. No one does that. You don't walk along the street and then people come up to you, oh, how much money you got in your bank? Oh, I've got this much money. No, it's none of your fucking business. Fuck off. Okay? So accumulate your Bitcoin, put it in a storage wallet, and don't tell anyone about it. It's none of their fucking business. All right, guys. So if you want some more information, obviously, I already told you what to do. You can check out the 100x Crypto Academy. And if you want more help, more sort of like one-on-one help kind of thing, we do group sessions every Sunday. We've had webinars every Sunday for the last 3 years. All right, every Sunday. We've missed only like 2 or 3. Okay, so check out 100x Crypto Academy. You can join for as little as $5 a month at patreon.com/100x Crypto Academy. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Catch you guys later. Have a good day.